My dear friends, this is not a trend. It's a quiet protection few understand. What you're about to hear is simple but powerful. Some shields only work when they stay silent. Listen carefully. This could change the energy of your space. Salt has always symbolized purity and protection. When placed intentionally, it becomes a silent guard. This act is not magic, it is awareness. Your home absorbs energy every single day. Some energies drain peace without making noise. Salt reminds the space to stay clean. It draws out heaviness you cannot see. It creates a boundary without words. No shouting, no display, only quiet power. Protection works best when it stays unnoticed. Many ancient traditions trusted simple elements. They knew strength hides in ordinary things. Salt was never about fear but balance. Where tension gathers, salt settles it. It teaches patience to the atmosphere. Peace grows where intention is pure. You don't announce protection to danger. You place it calmly and move on. Silence keeps the shield strong. This is wisdom, not coincidence. Your space remembers arguments and stress. Walls listen even when people forget. Salt helps reset what lingers behind. It absorbs what prayer has already weakened. Think of it as a final seal. No drama, no rituals, no noise. Just faith mixed with discipline. Small actions carry deep meaning. Power doesn't always look powerful. Sometimes it looks like simplicity. Never explain this to everyone you meet. Not everyone understands sacred silence. Some truths lose strength when exposed. Protection is personal, not public. Energy responds to intention, not attention. When you tell fewer people, peace stays longer. Salt works quietly, like faith. It doesn't need validation. It only needs consistency. That is why secrecy matters. This practice is not about fear. It is about respect for unseen laws. What you honor honors you back. Salt reminds you to stay grounded. It connects you to earth stability. Chaos fades where grounding exists. Your home becomes lighter over time. Rest feels deeper and calmer. Sleep improves without explanation. Peace settles naturally. Some places collect more tension than others. Corners often hold forgotten energy. Entrances carry what visitors bring. Salt helps neutralize these transfers. It doesn't judge who entered. It simply restores balance. That is true protection. No blame, no struggle, just quiet correction. Healing often works this way. Faith is strongest when practiced consistently. Salt supports what prayer begins. Action and belief must walk together. One without the other stays incomplete. This is a reminder to stay mindful. Your environment reflects your inner state. Clean space supports clean thoughts. Order invites clarity. Clarity invites strength. Strength invites peace. Do not rush this practice. Calm intention matters more than speed. Place it with gratitude, not anxiety. Fear weakens spiritual discipline. Confidence strengthens it. Trust that protection already exists. Salt only reinforces it. You are not helpless, you are supported. This is alignment, not defense. Over time, you may forget it's there. That is a good sign. Peace becomes normal, not surprising. Your space feels lighter without reason. Conflicts reduce without effort. Negativity loses its grip. Silence feels comfortable again. This is how balance shows itself. No announcement, no proof needed. Results speak quietly. Remember, true power does not boost. It operates in wisdom and restraint. Salt is a symbol, not a solution alone. Your mindset completes the protection. Stay mindful of what you allow inside. Thoughts enter homes before people do. Guard both equally. Keep some practices sacred. Let peace remain private, and let silence keep you safe. Every home carries an unseen history. Laughter leaves warmth behind. Pain leaves weight in the air. Salt helps balance what remains. It does not erase memories. It softens their impact gently. Spaces begin to breathe again. Heaviness slowly loses strength. Lightness returns without force. Healing happens layer by layer. People search for complex solutions. They overlook simple disciplines. Strength often hides in basics. Salt represents grounded truth. It connects heaven and earth quietly. No noise is required. Stillness becomes the language. Protection flows naturally. Nothing dramatic needs to occur. Consistency completes the work. Intent matters more than objects. Without purpose, actions stay empty. With purpose, small things grow powerful. Salt responds to mindful placement. Your awareness activates it. Your calm seals it. Rushed hands weaken intention. Steady hands strengthen results. Peace honors patience. Hurry has no role here. Not everyone respects sacred practices. Some mock what they don't feel. Others fear what they can't control. That's why silence protects wisdom. Private discipline builds lasting peace. Public display invites interference. This is not secrecy from fear. It is discernment from experience. Wisdom learns when to speak and when to remain quiet. Energy follows attention closely. Where focus goes, influence grows. Salt anchors attention to calm. It reminds you to pause. Pausing changes reactions. Reactions shape atmosphere. Atmosphere shapes outcomes. Outcomes shape destiny. Small reminders matter deeply. Salt becomes that reminder. Your home is a sanctuary. Not every visitor brings peace. Not every word leaves kindness. Salt helps neutralize residue. It clears without confrontation. No arguments are needed. No explanations required. Balance restores itself naturally. This is quiet authority. Authority rooted in wisdom. Fear-based protection never lasts. Comfort-based protection endures. Salt supports calm confidence. It stands firm without aggression. There is no struggle involved. Only acceptance of natural order. Peace thrives in stability. Stability grows from discipline. Discipline builds resilience. Resilience guards the space. Spiritual strength is subtle. It doesn't announce arrival. It simply changes outcomes. Salt works in the background, like roots beneath a tree, unseen but essential. Surface beauty depends on depth. Depth depends on grounding. Grounding begins with awareness. Awareness sustains peace. Some nights feel heavier than others. Silence may feel uncomfortable. Salt helps calm that sensation. It steadies the unseen currents. Rest becomes more natural. Dreams feel less disturbed. Mornings feel lighter. The day starts smoother. This is not coincidence. This is alignment restoring itself. Protection should never feel exhausting. If it drains you, rethink it. True safeguards bring relief. Salt brings simplicity. Simplicity reduces mental clutter. Clarity follows simplicity. Clarity sharpens intuition. Intuition guides decisions. Decisions shape environment. Environment reflects inner order. Every practice teaches discipline. Discipline builds inner authority. Inner authority commands peace. Salt reminds you of boundaries. Boundaries are acts of self-respect. Self-respect strengthens spirit. Strong spirit calms surroundings. Calm surroundings nurture growth. Growth attracts stability. Stability protects naturally. Do not obsess over placement. Obsession weakens intention. Calm certainty strengthens it. Trust your awareness. Trust develops through consistency. Consistency builds confidence. Confidence reduces fear. Fear attracts disturbance. Peace repels chaos. Salt supports this cycle. Silence has its own language. It speaks directly to energy. Salt listens to silence well. It settles what words disturb. Some conflicts need no discussion. They need grounding instead. Grounding restores equilibrium. Equilibrium stabilizes emotions. Stable emotions calm spaces. Calm spaces heal people. Every act of care leaves a mark. Salt represents intentional care. It shows respect for space. Respect invites harmony. Harmony reduces resistance. Resistance fuels negativity. Negativity thrives on disorder. Order dissolves negativity. Or order begins with awareness. Awareness is the true shield. You don't need to prove protection. Results will reveal themselves. Peace doesn't advertise. It simply exists. Salt supports quiet existence. It works without recognition. Recognition often disrupts flow. Flow requires humility. Humility attracts grace. Grace sustains protection. Sacred practices lose power when mocked. That's why privacy matters. Not everyone carries pure intention. Mixed intentions confuse energy. Salt prefers clarity. Clear intention activates strength. Strength does not argue. It stands firm. Firmness invites respect. Respect maintains boundaries. Your presence affects your space. Your mood influences atmosphere. Salt helps stabilize fluctuations. It balances emotional residue. After stress, calm returns quicker. After conflict, tension fades sooner. Recovery becomes easier. Ease invites gratitude. Gratitude elevates awareness. Awareness maintains peace. Ancient wisdom favored minimalism. Too many tools create confusion. Salt keeps practice grounded. It avoids excess. Excess feeds distraction. Distraction weakens discipline. Discipline strengthens clarity. Clarity sharpens focus. Focus maintains order. Order protects space. This is not a ritual of fear. It is a habit of mindfulness. Mindfulness notices subtle shifts. Salt supports subtle awareness. Subtle awareness prevents buildup. Buildup causes imbalance. Imbalance invites discomfort. Comfort thrives in balance. Balance sustains harmony. Harmony keeps peace steady. Nothing here requires belief in superstition. It requires respect for intention. Intention shapes perception. Perception shapes behavior. Behavior shapes environment. Environment shapes experience. Salt influences this chain gently. No force is applied. Only alignment encouraged. Alignment restores calm. Quiet practices build inner confidence. Confidence changes posture and presence. Presence influences surroundings. Salt supports this transformation. It anchors awareness in calm. Calm sharpens decision-making. Good decisions reduce regret. Less regret lightens energy. Lightness attracts peace. Peace reinforces stability. You may never notice the change immediately. Subtle shifts take time. Time reveals consistency. Consistency proves effectiveness. Salt works gradually. Gradual change lasts longer. Sudden change often fades. Durability matters more than speed. Endurance protects peace. Salt supports endurance. Sacred habits require respect. Respect begins with silence. Silence preserves focus. Focus maintains intention. Intention directs energy. Energy responds to clarity. Clarity dissolves confusion. Confusion feeds negativity. Negativity loses ground here. Salt holds the boundary. You are not controlling forces. You are aligning with balance. Balance already exists naturally. Salt helps restore it. Restoration feels gentle. Gentleness prevents resistance. Resistance creates tension. Tension disrupts harmony. Harmony invites stability. Stability guards the space. Never underestimate simple acts. Small disciplines shape large outcomes. Salt represents commitment. Commitment strengthens intention. Strong intention radiates calm. Calm influences behavior. Behavior stabilizes environment. Environment reflects discipline. Discipline sustains peace. Peace becomes permanent. There is strength in being unnoticed. Salt understands this principle. It never demands attention. yet its impact remains. True guardianship works similarly. No display, no noise, just consistent presence. Presence anchors safety. Safety nurtures peace. Peace nurtures growth. Trust develops through practice. Practice deepens understanding. Understanding reduces fear. Fear clouds intention. Clear intention empowers action. SALT supports clarity. Clarity strengthens intuition. Intuition protects subtly. Subtle protection lasts longer. Longevity defines success. Your space reflects your discipline. Neglect invites disorder. Care invites harmony. SALT symbolizes ongoing care. Care is an act of respect. Respect attracts calm. Calm repels chaos. Chaos thrives on neglect. Neglect has no place here. Awareness fills the gap. This practice teaches restraint. Restraint builds wisdom. Wisdom guides behavior. Behavior stabilizes energy. SALT reinforces stability. Stability creates predictability. Predictability reduces anxiety. Reduced anxiety improves rest. Rest restores strength. Strength maintains balance. In the end, peace is personal. Not everything needs explanation. Some things need commitment only. SALT stands as a reminder to stay grounded, a reminder to remain calm, a reminder to protect quietly. Let results speak for you. Let silence guard your space, and let balance remain unbroken. Morning energy sets the tone of the day. What remains overnight matters deeply. SALT helps reset that unseen layer. It clears fatigue left in silence. Fresh intention rises with light. The room feels more welcoming. Breathing becomes easier. Thoughts move smoothly. Focus improves without effort. This is subtle renewal. Every object holds vibration briefly. SALT neutralizes lingering impressions. It doesn't cling to emotion. It releases what no longer serves. Release creates space. Space invites clarity. Clarity sharpens awareness. Awareness steadies reactions. Steady reactions prevent conflict. Peace becomes habitual. Quiet habits build strong foundations. Foundations determine stability. SALT supports unseen groundwork. Groundwork keeps structures firm. Firmness resists disturbance. Disturbance fades naturally. Calm replaces tension. Tension, once unnoticed, disappears. This is gradual mastery. Mastery feels effortless. Not all protection is defensive. Some protection is preventive. SALT works before imbalance forms. Prevention saves energy. Saved energy fuels creativity. Creativity lifts mood. Lifted mood improves interactions. Better interactions soften space. Soft space heals quickly. Healing sustains peace. Respecting space is self-respect. SALT symbolizes that respect. It honors boundaries quietly. Boundaries preserve harmony. Harmony supports emotional safety. Safety encourages honesty. Honesty reduces hidden tension. Hidden tension disrupts balance. Balance restores trust. Trust stabilizes environment. Minimal actions teach discipline. Discipline sharpens intention. Intention directs focus. Focus anchors calm. Calm steadies decision-making. Decisions influence atmosphere. Atmosphere affects well-being. Well-being improves patience. Patience deepens understanding. Understanding nurtures peace. SALT reminds you to pause. Pausing interrupts negative cycles. Cycles weaken when observed. Observation brings clarity. Clarity dissolves confusion. Confusion feeds anxiety. Anxiety disrupts sleep. Rest repairs awareness. Awareness sustains balance. Balance guards quietly. Unseen order keeps life smooth. SALT supports that order. Order reduces resistance. Resistance creates friction. Friction drains energy. Energy loss affects mood. Mood shapes reactions. Reactions color surroundings. Surroundings mirror discipline. Discipline protects peace. Simple practices outlast trends. SALT has endured generations. Endurance proves effectiveness. Effectiveness builds trust. Trust encourages consistency. Consistency strengthens habits. Habits shape character. Character influences space. Space reflects inner calm. Inner calm sustains harmony. Let this remain a quiet habit. Habits need no announcement. Silence preserves intention. Intention maintains alignment. Alignment reduces struggle. Struggle fades into ease. Ease nurtures gratitude. Gratitude elevates awareness. Awareness protects naturally, and peace stays uninterrupted. Let this remain between you and your space, because the strongest protection is the one that works quietly and is never explained.